training for me. And but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Peter.
And it's amazing how, just to follow up on that, the expectations, they grow bigger every year. You just mentioned Spain. I mean, that's a long way away from your first ever production. I mean, it's amazing. Again, the growth year by year.
Yeah, well, the two biggest things that, first, the Sphere. I mean, I thought we'd open the gateway, and notice nobody's going to the fucking Sphere to try to do what we did. Literally nobody is. And then now, pulling off the White House, the Sphere is technically challenging, and this is going to be logistically challenging.
And in terms of, you mentioned Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, probably the big cities if you did get to go there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
John from Turnover Sports. You kind of spoke about having a good problem in this aspect. How do you feel about the overall depth of the current fighters on your roster in a full circle?
How do I feel about the what?
The depth of your current roster.
The entire roster?
The entire roster. How do you feel about the talent of the UFC?
Really good. I think that if you start, I mean, the 55-pound division is nasty. Now 70's nasty. As you go, when you look at the top 15 and all of the weight classes, we're in a pretty good place. You go through, it goes like this with different weight classes at different points in time. But yeah, we're really happy with where we're at.
Dana around here. I know you're a big boxing fan. Did you happen to catch the Conor Ben Chris Jr.?
I didn't see it, but I got the updates on it. But I didn't see it.
And
I heard the crowd was going crazy out there. The fight everybody was really into the fight.
Okay. And did you see the fight that's reportedly being worked on for December 19th in Miami?
Did I see the fight being worked on December 19th in Miami?
Yeah.
No.
Do you know which fight I'm talking about?
No. Oh, Jesus. That's a fucking bad idea. That's a bad idea. But let me tell you what. A lot of people will watch that one.
Will you watch it?
Sure. You know what everybody's tuning in for on that one. I think everybody's going to get what they've finally been waiting for.
Dana over here.
Mm-hmm.
Back here. I know you mentioned Islam joining the GOAT debate eventually. Where do you rank Khabib in terms of GOATs of coaches?
I don't rank coaches as GOATs.
Dana, a quick one right over here.
Yep.
I know you spoke about Ethan Ewing already, but this is a guy who came across the country on 2 days' notice, shocked the world, and changed his life. What kind of message or notice do you think other fighters or lessons other fighters should take from something like that?
Well, I don't know if there's lessons to be learned by that. You're either that guy or you're not. It's not something like, oh, that guy did it, I should probably do that too. You're built differently than everybody else is, and yeah, it's just even John Jones. I mean, you guys know how I feel about John Jones. John Jones turned down a short notice fight against Chael Sonnen because his team told him to. That's one of the most fucking. I still get mad when I think about it. How fucking dumb that was. But this kid's wired differently than a lot of people are.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Dana, can you reflect on your relationship with ESPN and also look forward to the relationship with CBS Paramount Plus?
Yeah, all the Paramount CBS people here tonight, and these guys are so fired up about this relationship. It just fires us up even more. So we're excited about it. And I look at the path that we've taken to get here. We started on Spike TV. From there, we went to Fox. Then we went to ESPN, and now we have this Paramount deal. It's almost like it's been the perfect trajectory. And I say it all the time publicly. I had a little bit of a rocky start with ESPN in a couple of different departments, but we ended up having an incredible relationship with them, and I have a lot of respect for ESPN and all the people that work there, and I appreciate everything they did for this company over the last 7 years.
Quick follow-up. How is Aspinall gone in the mix to be the first Paramount Plus CBS?
We haven't even talked or thought about anything, and yeah. When I tell you guys that February, we were literally not even thinking about the White House fight yet because I want to see how the rest of this year plays out.
Hey Dana, what are your thoughts about Michael Morales' win and what you should think is next for him?
Thoughts on Michael Morales?
I don't know, sir. We won't think about that till Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one for me, talking going back to John Jones. I think he said yesterday he had apologized to you. Did he ever apologize about the jail sentence?
I don't know if he did. I don't think so. I think that he was in a position where he had coaches in the team and they all wanted to have input into what he did and he listened to them. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah. I talked to John Jones last night, actually. Yeah. I got nothing to say about it. Just talked to him last night. Good? Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Congratulations, that was an extremely dominant and impressive performance. How did it go relative to your expectations and your game plan?
I definitely expected a lot of. I was prepared for it. I even took anti because I didn't have quite double up. But I feel that maybe training, what I did in preparation for this one, it was so hard that it's helped me to have more less hard. But it wasn't something that I felt like or during the fight that I felt. No, during the fight, from the very beginning to the very end, I could not let myself to be very sure, oh, it's going great and I relax now. No, because fighting with the highest level opponent, when you choose highest level opponent, very dangerous in every moment. And knowing that she has this knockout power, one punch, it's kind of like when I saw I had several body kicks, so it's kind of like was, yeah, one more and it's gonna be it. But then you have to remember, if you approach too early, too soon, there is a punch that's gonna hit you very hard and you might be finish on the ground, on the floor. You don't wanna do that. That's why I say highest level, it's every time they don't so you don't have any right to make any mistake. That's why, for example, you can see so many knockouts or other when the level of the fighters is different, but when the level is kind of the same as the highest, it's going to be more strong.
What does it say about you that you can go in there and win every round against someone that you consider to be such a high-level fighter?
You tell me what it say about me.
It says you're one of the best ever, and
Good.
of the
Good to
records now.
hear.
Yes, of course. Does that mean anything to you tonight to tie Amanda Nunes's record for most championship fights in women's history?
And this term, it doesn't mean for me, like to tie. I'm not chasing here to tie someone or like anything. No, but the victory over someone as Bailey, it means a lot. And it's not only about the fight, but this preparation for the fight. It was one of the largest, longest, and hardest training camp I ever had. Especially like I felt this morning I woke up and I had that feeling that I just fought in Montreal and now I have to do it again. It's like so back to back for me because training never stopped and training camp never stopped. That's why it's very important. This victory is very important.
You told me to ask you after the fight when we spoke before about Kayla Harrison saying she would like to fight you at 135 at the White House if you won this. What do you think about that now?
I think it's one of the possibilities, yes, and I consider that. It's kind of like, for now, I want to take care of injuries what I have. That's kind of like migrating from training camp to training camp with me. But after like maybe a week or something like that, we will have our conversation with my team, with my coach Pavel, and decide what is next, because I feel there is good challengers in flyweight as well. Erin, Natalia, and bantamweight now we have Amanda or Kyla, and I would say probably fans would love to see Amanda trilogy because it was unfinished business, but in the same time it's unclear yet is she return or not return, is she fighting or not fighting, and also it's unknown in what shape she's gonna return, like half Amanda or maybe full Amanda, who knows. Yeah, but Kyla, it's also one of the possibility, and it's gonna be another like super challenge.
That's it right here. You know, Whaley didn't seem very familiar on staying on Twilight for Strawberry after spending time there. Do you think she has the physical tools to stay in this division, or do you think she would be better off going back to Strawberry?
Oh yeah, definitely. She has all the tools, physical tools in the flyweight division, and it's up to her if she wanna stay here or she wanna go back to strawweight. It's all up to her, but she has it all in both weight classes.
How hard did she have?
Hard to say because I was like, I was not there to receive the punch. I was there to manage the distance.
And as far as kind of the size, it really just seemed like you were able to bully your size advantage was pretty clear. And I'm not saying you were just kind of throwing her around because you were larger. You obviously takedown was part of your game, but did you notice that that was kind of something that was very much a clear advantage going for this?
It was very rare of positions where I fight someone who is shorter. Usually in all my career, doesn't matter if it's light, bantam, but every time my opponents are taller, like, and I have to battle with managing the distance, the range, everything. But I would say Jessica Andrade and Whaley, the only fighters who was a little bit shorter than me, and I say that I like it.
What I'm saying is that a perfect situation. So
going very similar questions that you just asked. How much you're saying? So figure that out. The play right after we saw someone move up and dominate. I think that maybe that is getting stressed too much about how great your wrestling was. I mean, if you think about it, Tatiana Suarez is a very decorated, cheap compete.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the all levels, and I definitely I don't say that it's just the size, because if it's only the size, it never will previous opponent progressed. She was bigger than me. She was like taller and I had to battle with. I did what I had to do. And managing like throwing the distance, the control, the punches. It's not about size. It's about how good you control your body, like weight, and like how good you can manage it. Because it's you can be big, but without a good control. It's only comes with experience. And I would say that everything what I did today in the fight is only because of my experience in martial arts. 32 years, it's not a joke. Do every time what I have to do for to make this fight exactly how it will.
Valentina back here. Congratulations on the victory. What was it like to share the card with another GOAT like Islam Makhachev, another legend?
You know, it's amazing. It's a huge card. It's in Madison Square Garden. And definitely it's one of the last events of the year. And definitely so many bright and big names. And Islam, he did a very good job. And my congratulations to him. But the specific of our job, what we are doing, it's kind of like very hard to actually in the moment think about it. You don't think about fight card, you don't think about radio, you don't think about anything else, just your opponent in front of you.
Congratulations.
Congrats, bro. Last time we spoke together was in Montreal. You love when you see in the eyes of your opponent when they break. When the opponent is ready tonight, there's kind of
I would say like after the second round she already felt, but as I'm saying, she is such a professional and experienced fighter that you cannot like discard that they're broken. No, she was fighting till the end. But you know, funny that one of the moments in the fourth or fifth round she was talking to the her corners, so she was asking them something. I don't know, maybe it was something about.
Very much.
You've been able to stand in the ring with the best of them, and Wylder also being one of the best fighters in the world as well. You know, when you fought Nunes and other fighters, how much did those moments, those key moments in big fights prepare you for a fight like this?
Every fight, and it's not only big fight against champion. Every single fight, it teach you something. Even you are thinking it's gonna be it's a challenge. No, it's gonna teach you like so much, and it's good. It's really good. It's adding more experience, more knowledge in for the future, and it's very important. More fights is better. When I was starting my career, I was fighting all like and karate, all like sitaru, showdown, all types. I was like my whole father had so many friends in the organization, and he was someone calling us like we have competition to karate. Do you want to participate? I will send some students. So we fought I thought then the next day like different rules, different competition. And that is what I say developed me as a big fighter, as a universal fighter. But now it's MMA young fighters. They don't have to do all of this. So they start to train MMA because MMA it's a sport itself. It's very beautiful and very universal and very versatile sports that I like.
Valentina, por la victoria. Porque ya has mencionado a Natalia y a Erin como tus rivales que te mencionan las posibilidades si tuvieras ¿quién te gustaría?
En este momento yo creo que Amanda, porque es como algo que no está acabado todavía y toda la gente, si quieren ver esta trilogía, si quieren ver esta pelea, y de verdad yo no sé cómo ella se siente, yo refiero como peleadora, si todavía tiene este fuego inside de ella, porque es también muy importante. Si solamente peleador viene a pelear por dinero, no les vale nada, tiene que tener este fuego.
El miércoles te preguntabas si te considerabas o si te podías considerar. Ahora que has ganado ¿qué?
Otra persona todavía tiene que regresar al deporte. No podemos tener una pelea sin contrincante que todavía está descansando.
Sí, aprovecho un poquito. Sí, te hemos visto manejando mucho la distancia, mucho la contra y incluso estando no estática, pero parada mientras ella intentaba buscar los ángulos. ¿Cuál era el game plan que tenías para pelear con ella? ¿Era ese? ¿Era buscar más la contra?
De verdad, siempre cuando salgo a una pelea, no es algún game plan que es fijo, es siempre movido. Nosotros cuando entrenamos grappling, wrestling, todo es posible, porque un peleador de artes marcial no puede permitir no saber algo bien, tiene que saber y dominar en todos los aspectos. Y de verdad, yo cuando salgo a la pelea, lo tengo todo preparado y listo para que depende de acciones de mi rival, yo voy a escoger el ataque. Eso es lo más importante, porque es sentimiento. Cuando tú sientes cómo va la pelea, porque si tú tienes un game plan, tal vez no funciona. Tú tienes otro plan, tal vez no funciona. Tú tienes que corregir y cambiar todo muy pronto, muy rápido. No tienes tiempo de regresar a tu esquina y escuchar qué es lo que va a decir. Tú tienes que tomar decisión ya. Pero por eso tú tienes que entrenar mucho en todos los aspectos. Y yo siempre cuando salgo en la pelea, yo tengo todo listo, preparado. Pero verdadero plan va a salir, depende de mi control.
Y si no me equivoco, de la pelea. ¿Hay algún sitio donde te
Yo estuve en España porque nosotros viajamos en Marruecos, en Tangier, y ahí cruzando la tarifa. Entonces, estrecho, sí, exacto. Y nosotros, claro, estando en Tangier, tomamos este España, pero sí me encanta. Yo nunca no estuve en otra ciudad, pero mi entrenador, él estaba en Barcelona, dice que es un poquito de lindo, sí, de verdad me gustaría mucho. Gracias.
Congratulations. I know this is a moment you've dreamt of for your entire career as long as we've talked to you. How good does it feel to have it happen compared to all your dreams about it?
Feel so happy. Try to control the biggest goal in my
Did you think that it was going to be that one-sided? Were you expecting Jack to maybe show a little more resistance on the ground or the feet?
When I take him down first time, I feel it's gonna be a long night and I can do whatever I want in the ground because I expect for him he's gonna try to get out, but I'm working. We will watch his whole fights. He had couple like sweep, couple things in the ground, but I block him. That's why I make this easy.
What did you say to Craig Jones?
For 2-3 years.
What did you say?
Is that weapon?
This is obviously your first fight at welterweight. How much better do you think the performances can get as you grow into this weight class?
Yeah, I feel better.
Division. A lot of good guys, big performances tonight. Ilya called you out. Michael Morales and Carlos Protos both want a shot. Shavkov wants a shot. Dubon wants a shot. Who's the guy?
so hard to be double champion, and I don't have to cut much weight. I'm gonna defend my belt when
Tapuria, I don't know if you saw his tweet. He said you're like the most boring fighter in the UFC or something like that. I know you said to ask you about him after the fight at Media Day. Can you give us your full thoughts on a fight with him now?
No injury, nothing. I don't feel any pains. I'm ready. I will make it. Today I show Jake one of the best in the team, one of the hardest opponent. But that's why I prepare so hard to make this win. This is our plan. He defends. I try to do some chops, try to know about he defends very well, but I make it easy because I finish.
I know you said you didn't want to think about the double champ, the 16 fight winning streak, the Anderson Silva record before the fight, but you've done all that now. Dana was in here, he said you're part of the GOAT talk now, especially if you defend that belt a few times.
You ask Dana, I'm the pound for pound best fighter.
He said you should be number one pound for pound. Well, one more and you'll have the longest winning streak. Just last one, you're obviously getting ready for the fight backstage, and a brawl breaks out with some of your teammates and Dylan Danis. Dana was in here talking about it. He said it was his fault letting them sit too close to each other, but was that a distraction at all, or what did he think of all that?
About our team becoming somebody cosmetic.
Dana said he's banned for UFC events.
Of all the heavyweights that fought today, who do you think had the most impressive performance inside yourself?
Beat the former champion.
He said, Carlos Prata said that's what Nutella will do the power.
I don't know who like his nutrition, you know. These guys look big, but he not cut much weight, you know. But he is good, you know. Crazy performance. Finished former champion.
In terms of your fight, did you feel like you had broken Jack in there? Because between rounds when the camera was on him, he looked like he was struggling to get up and off the stool.
First couple rounds he tried more, you know, do some things, but third and champions round, I feel he not gonna stand, you know. And these guys, my corners, they pressure me, they hold him there, like beat him in the ground. But in the striking also, he's not fast, you know. I saw his all punches, and he become like a little bit tired after the first round, and I can strike with him, but just want to make it easy.
Did you toss Ali in there? The octagon?
Yeah, I show him judo technique.
Islam, when you talk about Jack's grappling, why exactly are you so much better at it? Is it a strength thing? Is it a technique thing? Does he not know as much as you? Why is it that you were able to control him so easily?
Because I have more skills in the ground, honestly. And I feel powerful, you know. I feel I can like hold him. And I don't know how it's called, this things what he made for like Bilal, for everybody. He tried to make us sleep.
I think there was a moment in the fight maybe after the first or second where he started concentrating on not getting something to the drum.
From the choke, it went very well. When I just put my arm, the ball is like
Islam right over here. You met her in this camp. In the lead up to this, you did 3 parts in 3 different countries to prepare for this fight. How happy are you with the camp you had and the decisions your team made to help you get prepared for this fight? Obviously, your team helped you prepare like you were to, but this fight, everybody helped you in terms of, bulking up and then training partners and stuff like that. Your coaches, the guys in your corner tonight. What does it mean to bring this victory back to the whole entire team? I hate to use the word easy because nothing of what you did this week, this month, the last couple months are easy. But where does this fight rank in terms of one of your easiest, wins?
if you take them down, or they can get up if you take them down. And it seems like nobody can do that. And then I asked him what makes him different.
Might have been the easiest. Everdark. But shouts out Caligo.
Everybody says they can take me down, and nobody's been able to take me down yet. What makes Islam special to take me down?
Same things everybody say. I'm gonna knock out Islam. It's if I stay, they're gonna knock me out. But I'm gonna try 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. He gonna defend, but I'm gonna still going.
Sentient pest, you're next.
I told you.